America Recycles Day. Each year on November 15, millions of people across the United States take part in America Recycles Day. The day raises awareness about recycling and purchasing of recycled products. How we recycle and reuse products is important. For example, one-use water bottles flood America's waterways and landfills at a rate of 60 million per day. Reducing this number can be achieved with water filtration devices and using portable, reusable drinking bottles and cups. We produce 5 amazing videos per week, so please click on the like button and subscribe to see future videos. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Aluminum. Aluminum can be recycled using 5% of the energy used to make the original product. Recycling a single aluminum can saves enough energy to run a television or computer for 3 hours. Americans throw enough aluminum away every 3 months to rebuild our entire commercial air fleet. Using recycled aluminum instead of virgin materials decreases water and air pollution and energy use by 95%. You can make 20 cans out of a recycled material with the same amount of energy it takes to make a new one. Glass. Recycling one glass bottle saves enough energy to light a 100-watt light bulb for 4 hours. Americans throw away over 11 million tons of glass bottles and jars each year. Recycling saves 25 to 30% of the energy used to make glass from virgin materials. Plastics. Americans throw away enough plastic bottles each year to circle the earth 4 times. Every hour, we throw away 2.5 million plastic bottles, 22 billion plastic bottles per year. 5 recycled plastic bottles make enough fiber fill to fill a ski jacket. Steel. Every ton of steel recycled saves 2,500 pounds of iron ore, 1,400 pounds of coal, and 120 pounds of limestone. Enough energy is saved each year by recycling steel to supply Los Angeles with electricity for almost 10 years. The steel industry recycles nearly 19 billion steel cans into new products each year, about 600 cans recycled every second. Paper. Recycling 1 ton of paper saves 17 trees. Every Sunday, the U.S. wastes nearly 90% of all the recyclable newspapers. This wastes about 500,000 trees. 1 tree can filter up to 60 pounds of pollutants from the air each year. Americans use more than 67 million tons of paper per year, or 580 pounds per person. More than 1/3 of all paper fiber used to make paper comes from recycled paper. Composting facts. Almost 1/3 of the waste stream by weight is organic materials like food, leaves, and grass. Each person in Massachusetts creates about 530 pounds of food and yard waste each year. If all that material is piled onto a football field, the pile would be 2,067 feet high, higher than Mount Mechuset. If wasted food was a country, it would be the third largest producer of carbon dioxide in the world after the US and China. A 1,000 square foot area of lawn can generate up to 500 pounds of grass clippings in a single growing season. Use of a compost can reduce the need and use of synthetic fertilizers and pesticides. Junk mail. Americans receive almost 4.5 million tons of junk mail per year. About 44% of junk mail is never opened. Every person in the U.S. receives 560 pieces of junk mail per year. The average person gets 1.5 personal letters per week compared to 10.8 pieces of junk mail. The average household throws away 13,000 separate pieces of paper each year, mostly packaging and junk mail. Approximately 13% of the solid waste mass that makes up our landfills are paper and paperboard. 100 million trees are ground up each year to produce junk mail. Your name is typically worth 3 to 20 cents each time it is sold. The average person generates over 4 pounds of trash every day and about 1.5 tons of solid waste per year. What kind of solid waste is that? Americans make more than 200 million tons of garbage each year, enough to fill Busch Stadium from top to bottom twice a day. Next time you're at a sporting event or tailgate, host a trash-free tailgate using only recyclable materials. The EPA estimates that 75% of American waste stream is recyclable, but we only recycle about 30% of it. We generate 21.5 million tons of food waste each year. If we composted that food, it would reduce the same amount of greenhouse gas as taking 2 million cars off the road. Americans throw away about 28 billion bottles and jars every year.